Hello, hello. Hi everyone. So today I'll be talking a little bit about myself. My name is Xavier Greyfield. So you guys can call me Xavier or anything um similar as long as it's polite and respectful. And I am 175 centimeters tall. My birthday is the 30th September, which makes me a Libra. Exactly which year I'm not gonna say. You guys can guess on that. And the languages that I speak are English and Chinese. Oh, this. Um, Ignore the typo over there. I promise I know how to spell. It's just a typo, okay? I promise. I know how to spell. So, English and Chinese are the two main languages that I'll be speaking. Um, Mostly English and just a little bit of Chinese. Um, as in what I'll be doing for streams, it'll be mostly in English, but perhaps from time to time Chinese as well. But most of it will be in English. And my color codes will be as shown on the screen. It's more uh creamy color. It's kind of creamy warm colors. That's what I like. So that's why my model is also this color. So moving on there, we will be talking about my likes. Short is yes. So for my likes, what I like to do and things that I like in general, I like matcha. I like matcha a lot. Okay, I I have my own like matcha powder. I have my own matcha making sets at home, with like what are those called? Um Equipment. My brain is fogging. I suddenly can't remember what those called, but yeah, the one where they kind of like mix the matcha powder that thing that looks kind of like a bowl or mortar kind of thing. Yeah. So I have my matcha powder that what I'm using right now is bought directly from a tea shop in Japan. And I really like matcha, and it's very pricey to get them outside, so making them at home lowers the average cost in the long run. Even though the equipment are a bit pricey, but if I make them a lot, I think the overall cost is gonna be less. So yeah, I'm making my matcha at home. In fact, I drank matcha just now before I started. Yep. Okay, but I saw someone post online that uh she drank too much matcha and she ended up going to the hospital because apparently there's a possibility of matcha making you low on iron. Something about it binding to the iron or something in the body to make it more difficult to be absorbed. After that, I was freaking out because I'm drinking matcha like every day. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me. Um, yeah, and I like tteokbokki. Um, pr- uh, Pardon me for the pronunciation. Um, Tteokbokki. I like tteokbokki a lot, but what I like about it, I usually don't get it in like the usual sweet and spicy sauce. For me, that's not really what I like. I like it added into like ramyeon or like army stew. You know, like if I buy army stew, I'll always ask like, is it possible to add more tteokbokki? And, you know, I'll pay for it. I just want more tteokbokki. I love tteokbokki. Um, I also have tteokbokki at home, the one that can be stored in the fridge. So if I cook anything at home, there's a lot of times like soups, I'll be adding tteokbokki, or like instant noodles, I'll be adding tteokbokki. And what I like as well are tea, any sort of tea. Um, English teas like Earl Grey or like chamomile tea, or like Chinese teas like Longqing or Tie. These are teas that I like a lot. Pu'er, all these they're really nice. And like Japanese tea, of course, like sencha or like hojicha, genmai cha. I really enjoy. In fact, my house, I'm saying this a lot, but yeah, I have a lot of all of these items at home. I have a lot of matcha, tteokbokki, and tea. I think my house currently has like 6 or 7 different kind of teas, like bags of them at home, like in like the tea leaf form. Like if I go overseas or anything, and I go to countries that are famous for certain teas, I would buy them because I love teas. And yeah, I like plushies. Plushies are my favorite things in the world. Okay, I can't sleep without plushies. My bed is filled with plushies. Fun fact is that I'm sleeping on a queen-sized bed, but it feels more like a single bed with how much space I have left because it's filled with plushies, but they're so cute. I can't say no. You know, I'm trying my best to stop myself from buying more, but it's a bit difficult because whenever I see a cute one, I'm like, I have to buy it. I need you to come home with me. Yeah. And skincare. I like doing my skincare. It means like the long day, friends or work or whatever, you go home and then you just clean up, you wash up, you take a shower, and then you just do your skincare. It just feels so good, you know, like pampering yourself. So therapeutic. Yeah. Um, and acai. I've been in my acai era recently. And I said like I ate a lot of acai last time, but no, it's more like I'm in my acai era now because I only started eating acai recently. I think there was a period of time in the past where it was more popular, but I just started trying it now and I really like it. The only problem I have with it is it's a little pricey, and because I like to eat a lot, acai is usually like my dessert. Like I'll eat breakfast or lunch or whatever, dinner, and then acai like the big bowl. That would be my dessert. I know I have friends telling me like they have acai for like breakfast, but me, if that's the only thing I'm eating, um, it's not really enough. Yeah. And vanilla, I like all sorts of things vanilla. Mm, like vanilla ice blended, vanilla cake, vanilla cupcake, vanilla muffins, or even like vanilla scented products, scented candles or like perfumes, room diffusers. I like vanilla. Like I feel like it's so mildly sweet, like on nose. Like when you smell it, it's like nice, warm, inviting sweetness, but at the same time, it's not too over the top sweetness. I think that's what I really like about vanilla. It gives me this sense of like a warm. I really enjoy. And I like food as well. I like eating. I like to eat a lot. Um, so if anyone has recommendation, do just tell me. Like underrated food from certain cuisines because I'm open to trying out quite a lot of things. Um, I can be a little picky when it comes to food, but it will not stop me from trying a lot of things. I'll try first and decide for myself if I like a particular food. It can be anything, you know, from Greek cuisine to Italian or like a French cuisine, um, anything, you know, or like Chinese food, any cuisine, as long as you feel like something it's very underrated, do tell me. And if I can find it near my area or if I'm traveling to a certain place, I will keep my recommendation and I will seek it out. You know, I'll try it. And next, I like sad songs. I'm someone who really likes to listen to sad songs. Um, I don't know why, you know. It's not like they make me sad or anything. It's more like drawing out emotions that keep bottled in me and helping me cleanse that away. So I feel better when I listen to sad songs, you know. And listening to it or like humming along or singing along kind of like dispels those negative emotions, any sadness, any anger or frustrations. And yeah, I feel like it's a good way to cleanse those emotions for me. And I like capybaras, you know, those I would say cute little things, but I don't think they are that little. After seeing them in real life, they aren't really that little. I have capybara keychains. I have capybara plushies. My wallpaper is capybara. I love capybara, you know. And um, them being brown just makes me like them more. I've been in the brown a lot recently as a color, in general, or as a color for clothing options. And I had the opportunity to pet capybaras when I was in Japan. And I didn't go to like a capybara cafe. I went to this place, like it's like more like a garden, a field area, a bigger area where there are capybaras and they'll just be roaming around and um during certain times of the day, I think there's only like 2 or 3 time slots where they'll bring them into a smaller area for people to go in to feed them some food and pet them, and they are so cute. You know, the thing was that I was not expecting them to be so rough, like their skin. And when I looked online, people were like saying that it feels like coconut. I was like, yeah, it actually does feel like coconut, but it's still very cute, so I forgave them for that. You know? Next, what I like to do. Okay, so like as you can see, the left side are things that I like to eat or whatever, but on the right side are things that I like to do. First up on the list. Um, Also do note that this list is not saying that the first one is what I like the most and the last one is what I like the least. It's just randomized. Okay, so for the first one, I like to sing. I'm not really good at that, but doesn't stop me from singing. I like to call myself the bathroom concert expert because I always like to sing in the bathroom. Like that really relieves a lot of stress. That's something I really like to do. And you know, like the bathroom is more enclosed. The echo just makes me sound a lot nicer, so I can lie to myself that, you know, I'm a much better singer than I actually am. So yeah, I am a bathroom concert expert. And you know, my audience, also known as the shampoo bottles and body wash bottles, are in love with me. They always turn up to my concert. You know, I have loyal fans. I have loyal fans. I can say that. I can proudly announce that I have loyal fans. A lot of them. The conditioner bottles, the body wash bottles, the shampoo bottles, my skincare, my cleansers. My loyal followers always turn up to my bathroom concerts. I'm so proud of myself. And next is dancing. I like to dance quite a In the past, I have learned dancing for a little while, but I've stopped for the past 2 years. But that didn't stop me from learning dancing at home. There's a lot of tutorials online of people teaching them step by step, especially like K-pop dancers are really accessible online. There are a lot of channels doing a lot of different covers, especially of the more popular songs. They're really fast. Some of them are like, wow, I do not know how they do it. The dance, like the MV or like the dance video can come out maybe um less than 24 hours ago, and they can film it and edit it. That's really impressive. They have to learn the dance firstly, they have to film it secondly, and they have to edit it. All of these take quite some time, no? Especially those with like a lot of outfit changes or like lighting changes. Match that for editing is really tough. I'm really impressed. Like, wow, it looks so good. It's like, wow, I'm just in awe. Yeah, I like dancing quite a lot. I also like cooking. Um, I usually cook for myself, my friends or family. One reason why I started cooking more is also the rising cost of living, right? Everything is so expensive now. If you eat out, like you buy takeouts or order delivery, they are so pricey. So I'm like, you know what? Why not just follow cooking like recipes online, tutorials, and make something for myself, and I can even customize the flavor to exactly how I want it. Like if I do not like a particular vegetable or meat choice, I can just switch it out for something that I prefer. Or even spices. Like if you do not like a particular spice like oregano, rosemary, you just don't add them in. Or like if this recipe calls for lemon, but you're not someone who likes something sour, you can just remove it or just add less of it. So yeah, it's also a lot healthier, right? At least that's what people say. I do think it's healthier because I've been cutting back a lot on the saltiness. I add a lot less salt now, so I just let like natural flavors or like herbs and spices to really kind of like shine in the cooking, so it's more healthy but still flavorful. Oh, there's so much phlegm in my throat. Oh my gosh, are these from my matcha? Hopefully not. And what I like to do is cafe hopping as well. Um, I like matcha, right? So I like to go around trying matcha from different places. I like to sit by a cafe, listen to some music, drink my matcha, eat some pastries. I think that's like wow. You know, on an off day, you just sit there and chill and relax, do some people watching. I think that's really nice. I'm doing a lot less of cafe hopping because, like I said, it's so pricey now. Like a matcha, I would say, or like it's just so expensive. Or any food is even more expensive. So yeah, but I do still enjoy it a lot, and I still do it at least perhaps once a month. Cafe hopping, and I also like to mimic voices and or should I say sounds, because I like to mimic any sort of sound. Can be um characters in shows, movies, cartoons, animes. I like to mimic the way they talk, the way they enunciate certain words, their tones. It's really interesting. Like if I see a show, I'm like, that person talks in a way that just tingles my brain, and I would just copy it. And that even uh stretches out to animals as well. I like to make like sheep noises or like cat noises, horse sounds, like meh, meh. You know, I like to make sheep sounds. I think that was my best sheep. Let's try again. Meh, Meh, meh. Yeah, like sheep sound. I should probably practice it more. But yeah, I do like to mimic. Or like, oh, you know, the Minecraft villager, like, hmm, 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 hmm. Oh, I like to make that one. That's quite fun to do. Yeah. So I like to make mimic voices, I like to mimic sounds. I'll just try, you know, sometimes I fail, but you can never succeed if you never try, you know? If you never try and fail and continue and press on, you will never succeed. So why not give it a try? And I like gaming as well. I like to play different kind of games. Um, I think nowadays I mainly play more FPS games, like Valorant, like Apex. Mm, but I still do enjoy a variety of games. Always looking out for new games to play because, you know, get bored of things easily sometimes. So always seeking out new games to play. Oh, preferably those that are not like too expensive, like $100 off the bat. It's a little pricey sometimes. And what I like to do is to walk as well. I like to walk, but only at night or like when the weather is more cooling, preferably no sun or like, you know, when it's really, really hot, preferably not. So it's like walking in the mall or like walking at night. I think walking at night is really nice, you know, like walking at night in the park is really nice because it's cooling, relaxing, and I don't need to dress up. I can go out with my hair all messy and no one can see me because it's dark, right? So I like to walk at night. I feel like it helps me think a lot. Like if I want to think of things, I usually end up walking. So even if I don't go out of my house, I do it at home. Like I'll be walking up and down the living room or like my room or like my parents' room. We're walking up and down like in circles. Just like thinking, or even like replying messages. I like to walk around a lot. My mom always makes this joke saying that I should wear like huge slippers with like some cleaning accessories like attached to it so that if I walk around the house enough, no one needs to clean the house, like the floor, because I will just clean every angle of it. I'm like the Roomba, you know. I'm the robot device that goes around cleaning the house every angle. So if anyone's hire me for that, you know, I'm up for it. I love walking up and down the house. And next is dressing up. I like to dress up because for me it's really like a look good, feel good kind of thing. And I just like to dress up in like try out different styles, buy clothing and just like try out different clothing, wear it, and I'm like, oh, this fit is good. I like it. Just makes me feel very nice when I go out of the house and I'm dressed up in something that I really, really like. So for me, dressing up, it can be a little therapeutic as well. And next, that's enough of the likes. We will be talking about things that I dislike. At least it's a bit short. I'm not too sure why as well. I feel like there are things that I dislike more. Like, give me a moment. A lot of phlegms to come through. Yes, things that I dislike. I know it looks a bit short, but I'm pretty sure there are more things I dislike. I just can't think of it right now. But these are things that I dislike. The things like insects. Oh gosh. Do not like insects, especially mm, mosquitoes, ants, and like cockroaches. Okay, hear me out. You know, like mosquitoes are just annoying. They love to bite me, especially when I'm in my sleep. And like just the other day, I had this. I was woken up so rudely by mosquitoes biting my feet. Okay? Like, yes, the sole of my feet. That was so itchy. I couldn't fall back asleep because it was just. And you know the worst part about it being on the feet is that it's so difficult to stretch. Like, it's so difficult to scratch. Like, why did they even choose such a place? Like, I'm pretty sure the skin there is much tougher than like my arms or like the rest of my leg. So why do you bite my feet? Okay, so mosquitoes are just annoying. And ants, okay, I know ants are hard workers and everything, and I respect them for that, but they need to stop coming onto me. Okay, so many occasions. Wait, one is I was just standing in like open field, like with my friends and everything, and suddenly I felt like my leg was a little bit um flesh itchy, slightly pain as well. And I just looked down and I saw a bunch of ants, rather huge, mind you, crawling up my leg. I freaked out so badly. I was like, what the heck is this? And thankfully, I had water with me, so I just splashed all of them with water. I was freaking out, you know. I ran aside, further away from what I would assume is closer to the ant's nest. I ran away, I kicked my shoe away, and then I started splashing water onto my legs. Thankfully, they were only up to like the knee area, not past that. It was still a bit scary. Another incident was ants in my shoes. One pair of shoes, okay? I was just so lucky for it to be a pair of shoes that I was gonna wear in my shoe cabinet. There were there were barely any ends anywhere else, just in that particular shoe. I didn't realize I wore thankfully I wore my socks. I put my feet in, and after a while the same feeling, you know, like ticklish, itchy, slightly painful. Look back down, filled with ants. Okay, filled with ants. Thankfully I was at home. I could rush to the toilet and just like all water on it again. Oh my gosh. So yeah, kind of a little bit of like scary experiences for me. That's why I'm not really a fan of ants. And yeah, mm, and loud noise. Okay, I don't really like loud noises on loud places, even though sometimes I myself speak a little loudly. But I feel I can't compare it to like loud music or like having too many loud people too many people speaking loudly. I think that makes me really anxious. Like that makes my anxiety a lot. It makes my head hurt a lot as well. So I say no to loud places. And I do not like green teas. Okay, I do not like them. I don't like them when they're cooked. Like when they're in like pies or like anything. I do not like them, but I do like green peas in the form of like snacks. You know, like when they're like those nuts that packaged that crunchy those. I love salty crunchy peas. Nice. Cooked mushy peas. No. The next two are a little funny, I would say. Very my theory. I don't like the heat, but I also can't stand the cold. I'm someone who sweats really, really easily, but at the same time, I'm someone who I sneeze a lot if it's just slightly colder than my liking. I always like to tell people I'm an enzyme, you know? Um, I can't stand the heat, can't stand the cold. I need to be in optimum temperature for me to function. Too hot, just slightly too hot, and I'll be sweating my balls off. And if it's slightly too cold, I'll be sneezing my lungs out. So, yeah, um, I'm a little high maintenance when it comes to that. Like, I'm really temperature sensitive, just like an enzyme. And I dislike running. You know, I said I like walking, but for me, running is a completely different thing. I do not like running at all. Yeah, I tried running. People always say like, "Oh, running is good for your health. Makes you a lot fitter." I was like, "Okay, that's what I need. I want to be more fit, and I want to be healthier. So let me try running." And I haven't listened to advice like, "Oh, start running slowly and everything." And I ran, and I just can't. I just can't. You know, like I feel like I'm running into the afterlife every single time. My specialty is the 50-meter dash of me running for my transportations. Like if the train or buses are there and they're leaving, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'll do like this 50-meter dash. And I call it 50-meter dash specialty is because if I'm too far um from the bus or the train, I am not running because I'm not gonna make it and I'm not gonna get myself all sweaty and tired and still not make it. You know? So 50-meter dash, take it or leave it. I'm not running. Um Not about to connect with the afterlife anytime soon. So no to running for me. But I also do not like climbing stairs. Okay. Like, oh my gosh, climbing stairs is connects me with the afterlife as well. One flight of stairs is enough to make me breathless. Mm, Yeah. Okay, so descending the stairs is okay. Climbing up the stairs is no. Like certain countries with places of worship, temples and stuff, or like slight mountains, and a lot of tourists are there. And I was like, the view is really nice, and I like to learn more about cultures and everything. So I climbed them. Uh, And every time I'm halfway, I sort of regret my decision because it's really painful and um everywhere else because it just feels like I'm out of breath and I'm about to meet my ancestors. So yeah, those are the things that I dislike now. So yeah, was moving on would be the games and animes that I like. Games and animes that I like. I like to play the Pokemon games on my Nintendo on the Switch. Currently, pl- currently playing three different ones at the same time. That I probably have to restart all of them because I would say currently, but it's probably like maybe a month or two ago. Do not know why I decided to start all three at the same time. I'm playing like Let's Go Pikachu, um, Brilliant Diamond, and Violet all at the same time. So I was getting very confused and the grinding and everything was taking me out, so I stopped. But I think I'm the closest to completing the Brilliant Diamond series. And yeah, I enjoy Pokemon a lot. I like Brilliant Diamond a lot. It's also because I played Gen 4 games a lot, like Diamond and Pearl. Back in the back in the days I played a lot of Gen 4 games, as well as I think Emerald is what I play a lot as well. Um okay, but I don't know what's my problem on this. I think the like open world mechanic is really refreshing, but if for me can be a bit confusing and I'm someone who has to like I'll try my best to go and collect all of like the items on the floor. So uh if it's open world mechanic, it can be a little bit more tough to find certain things on the floor. Yeah. Okay, the good thing is that um you don't have to like walk into tall grass and hope that the Pokemon you want appear because the open world mechanics like they're just walking around, right? Am I? Yes. No. Right? Yeah. Like Pokemon would just be like roaming around, and if you don't want it, you can just simply not go towards it to engage in a battle to catch them. Compared to like the Ones where you're just like walking in the grass, and then one just pops out, and then you have to leave the battle and walk around again and meet the one you don't want. And that can be a bit tedious. And yeah, Pokemon games on the Nintendo Switch, and I like to play. Oh, it's another title. Um, this really isn't having my keys. I can't spell. Okay. I know that's wrong. That's a typo. Please forgive me and please believe me. I know how to spell. Yeah, I like Valorant over here. Valorant, Valorant, or like Valorant. Yeah, I like Valorant. Mm, I think I played it almost since uh its release, but not. I'm not good at the game. It's just something I play, and especially recently, I've been playing a lot more casually. I haven't been playing a lot of things. I just play more of the unrated, of the competitive. The unrated, I like escalation. Ooh, escalation. Escalation is where my blood gets pumping. It's not even competitive. Okay, for me, escalation is where the excitement comes from. Escalation is like I don't know why it's pick something in me. I really feel like I need to try my hardest in escalation. Um, yeah. Uh, let's see. Let's talk about the characters. I play mostly Sentinel and Controller. Um, not a very good duelist or initiators. I don't really know how to use their utilities a lot, but I like to play smokes and especially Sentinels. I like to do my setups to outplay the opponent with like Cypher, like Killjoy. Yeah, and Apex. I played Apex a lot in the past. But I do still enjoy the gameplay a lot. I just firstly none of my friends really play Apex. Sad, no one's plays with me. It's only the funny thing is like Apex is only like a 3 man to make a full team, but I can't even find one more person that wants to play Apex with me. But Valorant, I have so many people who wants to play. So yeah, one thing is that no one around me really want to play Apex. Secondly is we're all cool, like people a lot about Apex servers and everything. So I stopped playing a bit of it, but I've been trying to go back to Apex. I do enjoy the gameplay a lot. Like I know some of my friends why they don't play it's because they say it's very messy or like for them it's too overwhelming because a lot of things are happening and the map is very big, Because as compared to Valorant where there are certain like there are more angles where you can kind of like check because that's just where they can be, but Apex they can be from anywhere. Like up, down, left, right. They can be coming at you from 4, 5, 6 different places. And they don't like that, but for me, I quite like that adrenaline rush that comes with it. And yeah, I like Marvel Rivals. Sometime like 2, 3 months ago is probably my peak of Marvel Rival playing. I was playing like every single day. Um, I like Marvel Rivals a lot as well. I like this kind of ability-based games, with like the different ultimate, like 3, 4, 5 different skills. Um, so I do kind of like it more, and I think I play it better than Valorant because my aim is quite bad. And in Marvel Rivals, I usually play characters that don't require too much aim. So yeah, let's play support. Strategist. Yeah, that's what it's called. Strategist in Marvel Rivals. I like to play Escape Simulator as well. Someone who likes to play like escape rooms in real life can never find people who want to play escape room. They're always like, oh, we are hanging out. Let's just have a chill day. Let's not use our brains. But I'm like, it's fun. Like I like escape rooms. So yeah, my alternative to that for myself is to play Escape Simulator online. but it's been long because I remember that time when I just got it like a year or two ago. I played it so much. I went through all the different rooms and like a lot of like the community rooms as well. I kind of finished a lot of it and I stopped playing, so I'm probably going to go back into playing it because I forgot where's all of the things, right? So I can redo it and it would still feel fresh because I obviously I don't remember the clues and like where to find them since it's been at least a year or two. So yeah, I'll be playing Escape Simulator on stream. And next one is Mario Kart, another Nintendo game that I play a lot. I like to play this with my sister or like my family a lot. Um, Mario Kart is fun. It's really fun, right? Like the only driving game I can play, mind you. I'm really bad at driving anything else. As much as some people are like, oh, Mario Kart isn't really like a driving game. Precisely, precisely. You do not wish to see me driving anything else. Like, it doesn't even have to be driving games, It doesn't really have to be. It can be simple, like PUBG, where they have vehicles for you to drive. And drive those as well. I'm so bad at controlling it. I always crash into the trees or rocks, or like I just flip the car over and the car is spoiled and you have to get out. And the funniest part is that I've gotten me and my friend, like my friends and I were playing and we were like doing really well. I think there was only like a couple of squads left. Um, and we already killed like 10 over people, 20 over people. I think as a squad, we were doing really, really well, right? Um, And then, like, I was being stubborn. I went into the car, I sat in the driver's seat to drive, and I think I kept crashing the car, and then it exploded. I was like, the best part was because it kind of like lagged out, it glitched a bit. At least that's what I thought. And then suddenly they were like, "Oh, your squad got eliminated." I was like, "By what?" And then after that, I was like, "Oh, by myself." Safe to say, my friends were all screaming at me because it it was looking like we had a pretty good chance of winning there. So yeah, after that they completely never trusted me with driving any vehicles ever. And if they see me running towards a car, they will be trying their best to run towards it first and get onto the vehicle so that they can drive us to safety instead of me driving us to the next game. That's another reason probably why I don't feel like getting a driver's license in real life because I feel like I would be such a horrible driver. As much as people say like, oh, those are games and this is real life, it's a bit different. But I don't know, it just feels really scary to be on the road. I think for now I should not be on the road. And last on the list for games would be Bloons Tower Defense 6. I like the game because like I can play the game and do something else at the same time. You know, if I put it on like the non like sped up version, I can be playing Bloons and I can be watching my show. Or I can be playing Bloons and I can be online shopping. I think it's really nice. Not so much the strategy part of it because I don't think I'm very good at strategizing. I'm always reusing the same towers, the same defense towers to kind of clear my games. And if it's the harder stages or like maybe those like special events, the odysseys or races or whatever, like I'll try my best to complete it by myself, like the more difficult nodes. But I always like there's a lot of times where I end up having to search online because like the last one or two stages I'm stuck and I'm just like I need to complete these but I don't have the brains for it. Like I try multiple times. Okay, I'll tell myself I'll try first. I'll try multiple times, make sure that okay, I at least put in the effort. And when I really cannot solve it, that's where I search online for tutorials. Yeah. Anime. I like Bofuri. I think it's a really light-hearted anime. Though some people are saying that's, oh, it's not really nice because she's so overpowered, but that's what I like about it, you know. It's really lighthearted, comical. It's not something very serious. Something I like to watch. Especially nowadays, I've been watching a lot more lighthearted series. I think I've watched the whole series at least like 20 or 30 times at the very least. Like both seasons add up. I definitely watch at least 20 times. And I like Black Clover as well. Um, okay, but the funny thing about Black Clover and some of the other animes like One Piece or Fairy Tail on the list is that, especially like Black Clover and One Piece, right? Especially One Piece, it's really long. So when I first got to know the series, I watched it. I watched everything that was already aired. And then I went on to read the manga because I was like, I need to know what happens next. But safe to say, the manga is not ready as well, like it's not completed. So after finishing that, I did not continue chasing the rest of the series sometimes because I'm very lazy to just like watch one episode every week. Because I'm those that like to binge watch my things. So after chasing for like a few weeks, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I need to know what happens, and my brain just be like, okay, let's just stop waiting for the next episode. So yeah, I haven't completed Black Clover, but it's an anime that I like a lot. I think yeah, I like this kind of anime a lot. I think partly why I like it is because I do find myself enjoying anime where uh the main character or like any side characters went from like zero to hero kind of thing, you know, like Noel and Asta. They both weren't really highly recognized from the start. People were laughing at them, they were mocking them, saying that they're not good. But look at them now, you know, they've improved so much and they're like carrying people. Actually like they're actually really, really good. So yeah, I think I enjoyed that a lot. Like Dark Horse, right? It's a yeah, Dark Horse. I like to see them grow and become good. And next anime, Campfire Cooking in Another World with my episode scale. Mm, I like to watch that a lot. Other than Dark Horse, characters, I also like characters that are really overpowered but nice. You know, I don't really into those like cocky ones. I like um overpowered but nice. You know, like in this case, it's his ability to buy things from the online supermarket from his previous world at a really cheap price, and you know, getting himself a familiar that's really strong, being overpowered. It's another light-hearted series that I have rewatched a lot of times, and the second season is coming out. I've been waiting for this. I was like, oh my gosh, because the manga is really outdated and stuff. So, I'm really excited for this new season of Campfire Cooking. And the next one is the Saint's magic power is omnipotent. I think, yeah, it's kind of really showing what kind of anime I like. Isekai is something that I really enjoy. Isekai, um, you know, the MC is really overpowered. In this case, her healing magic is really, really strong, and she saved so many people's lives. That's really nice to watch. Another series that I watch a lot of, I rewatched a lot of things. And it's One Piece, you know. Whole series is so good, right? Like the plot twist and everything. How everything, some like you know, foreshadowings, really crazy in One Piece. It's a really nice anime. Definitely, you know, the growth of the whole um group. That's really nice and intricacies, like how the plot really develops. I really enjoy that. Probably gonna get back into watching it. I think I stopped around like the um the Big Mom, like the Whole Cake Island arc. That's where I stopped. So I'm going back there. I know there's the Whole Cake Island and that's the whole thing of Kaido at Wano, and now it's like in Egghead Island and everything. Wait, no, they left or something, right? Yeah, something these different places. and like with all the different things. I'm not gonna see too much in case there are people who haven't watched as well. So, and that time I got reincarnated as a slime, another isekai anime where the MC is overpowered. So I like that a lot. Well, mm, yeah, it's really nice and lighthearted. Quite lighthearted, right? Okay, maybe not as lighthearted as like Bo Fury or like campfire cooking, but it's still nice, you know? Still nice. Mm, I mean, I guess there's also that plot of them, like certain characters be like, oh, it's a slime. How good can that slime be? And then uh prove them wrong, right? So yeah. Mm, solo leveling. Then I can safely say I have completed reading the entire manga. So I just can't wait, you know, to for the anime. But okay, the animation was really good, right? Second season, I think, it's mind blowing. That's what I like a lot as well. And you know, it's another anime where it went from zero to hero, right? Where there was this very rated hunter. He didn't really have skills, and then he got a second chance, and now he's like saving the world. I really like that. Mm. And Tokyo Ghoul. Actually, I haven't watched this in quite a while, but I definitely finished this. I think I remember watching it back in my schooling days, like at season 1, 2. And I'm actually not sure why I like this anime so much because to me it's really scary, especially in the past. You know, I'm quite a scaredy cat, and I think mildly horror is scary to me. Even things that might not be horror can be scary to me. So Tokyo Ghoul is actually really scary for me. Yeah, I do like it a lot as well. I mean, it's kind of the case. I would say Zero to Hero, but it was never even a ghoul in the first place, right? But then he became like this most powerful and everything. Yeah, Fairy Tale is really nice as well. Funny story is that I remember last time I would search Fairy Tale as in Tale and not even realized that I was wrong because the search engine, like the algorithm, still pops up Fairy Tale as in the anime series and not TALE, thankfully. But after quite a while, I realized that I was wrong. So yeah, Fairy Tail is nice. Fairy Tail is nice. We watched the whole thing a couple of times as well. And there's the whole like 100-year quest now, right? Yeah, that I haven't really been uh catching up on, but I'll probably do so when I have time. Alright. Next we will be moving on to the music that I like. On the left column would be the artists that I like, and on the right column are songs that are stuck in my head or stuck on repeat recently. First, Adele. I just love voice and her music, yes. But I love her voice a lot. Really powerful, like um in the deeper registers. I really like how strong it is, and even in the like higher range, you know, belting and everything. It's really nice to me. It's really like helping me scream out my emotions, like having me kind of express it. On screaming, I think that's a bad word, and you know, um, belting my emotions out. And Rose, you know, her album, uh, Rosie, that's what it is, right? Rosie's album. Me, I like Number One Girl and 2 Years. You know, I like the lyrics a lot and the meaning behind it. She was saying like Number One Girl is based off of hate comments and everything, and how she wishes to be the number one girl in their eyes. And 2 years, you know, the lyrics saying like what? It's been 2 years since it's been in my bed, even had a funeral for you in my head. Things, you know. And Taylor Swift, the global sensation. I would say I like I think 1989 uh, album 1989. And some of the songs I like from her are like Wilder Streams. I like that a lot. Look What You Made Me. No, no. We Are Never Getting Back Together. Kinds of song like Love Story. Yeah. Um, I like the Korean boy band. Give Me if I pronounce this wrong. Um, Was that's what I mean. I like their songs. Really like hearted songs like Plot Twist. I like that a lot. And Countdown on this. They're really sweet songs in my opinion. Really puts me in a good mood. And Blackpink, me personally, I do prefer the older songs more. Like As If It's Your Last. Oh, I like what's that again? The Lovesick Girls. Lovesick Girls always puts me in a good mood. Um, I wanted to learn the dance, but it was a bit fast. I'm not very good at dances that are really fast in the movement. For me, at least it's really fast. So, but I do enjoy the song a lot. I think it's really, really nice. And yeah, I like Ariana Grande, our vocal powerhouse. I say our, but the vocal powerhouse. Um, Ariana Grande, like We Can Be Friends. Or one song that I used to really, really listen to a lot is Break Free. Mm, yeah, and the bottom three are like Chinese artists, right? Like they sing Chinese songs. JJ Lin, he has plenty of good songs, and he's really good, as well. He's vocally really good, and yeah, I just love a lot of his songs. To me, it are quite meaningful. Um, and there's one song like Practice Love, is that what it's called in English? Like 修炼爱情. It's I think it's about this. If I'm not wrong, okay. It's about this ex-classmate of his that um unfortunately did not survive a plane crash. And I think this ex classmate of his used to have a crush on him and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a meaningful song. And next one, I don't think she has an English name, so this is like the English as English alphabetical as it can be. Shani Chun. She's really good. I really like vocal tone, and I feel like she's really vocally skilled, even though she's quite young. I think she's in her early 20s or like mid 20s max. I think early 20s. I think she's like 23 or 24 this year, but she's so good. Okay, I'm always waiting for her to come up with new songs because she's still a new artist, so she doesn't have too much songs of her own. But even so, the songs that she has, I really like a lot. I think I listened to one of her songs like over 1,000 times in one particular year on Spotify. Yeah, I really, really love. Uh, so and she's always on like music shows, so that's really nice because she kind of covers songs, and some of them are originally really nice songs, and so with her covering it, with her style, I really like it. Next is Hebe Tian. Mm, songs are really, really nice as well. Uh, for me, like a lot of these artists, I like their songs. Yeah, I didn't like other songs that put me in a good mood, or sad songs, like artists who sing sad songs. And yeah, like all of these like Adele, Rose, and like the Chinese singers, they are all a lot of their songs are more to the sadder side, and I really like that. So yeah, songs that I've been into would be Blue. It's been quite on repeat recently. I really like the lyric and the whole melody, it warms the heart. And like I'd say it's heart wrenching, but in a good way, you know. It's really nice. Lyrics and stuff. You know, he was explaining, the singer was explaining how the lyrics coming about and everything, and that's really nice. Next is Strawberries and Cigarettes by Troye Sivan. It's a song that I've been listening a lot to as well recently. You know, with the lyrics and stuff. Like, just, I don't know, it hits something. Like, it tugs on my heart a little, so yeah. Rewrite, Rewrite the Stars. Oh, gosh. Rewrite the Stars is another song that I really like. Um, I think, you know, the whole duet just makes it more sad. How it really feels like two people longing for each other, but they can't exactly have each other kind of situation. And um, Someone Like You by Adele is really good as well. Just like, I don't know. For me, most of these songs are the same, like the songs I'm listening to right now. It's a bit sad, right? Heart-wrenching, pulling on your like heartstrings, but that's what I really like about these songs, you know. Like I said, I like to listen to sad songs because it kind of just it puts me in the better mood after I listen to it. And is it just me? And then I like, oh, this song hits hard. You know? I think like, I know it's cruel, but I kind of hope you're tortured too. You know, it's like acknowledging the fact that um you feel bad for saying it, but you do hope that the other person is heartbroken by the breakup or whatever, you know. And Here's It Perfect is another song. Uh, it's just really sad, and I really like it. And, you know, all these artists they perform it in a way where it adds on even more depth than just the lyrics, right? And What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish. Love the way she handles the whole song, the whole vocal arrangement, and the way she executes it. As the lyrics, amazing. Love it. Love. Mm, I think this song was more on repeat probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I still like it a lot. Next, and the last part would be the goals that I wish to achieve, accomplish by being a VTuber is to make friends and grow the community. Uh, First, I wish to monetize the channel and everything, but I think I don't want to stress myself by putting that as a goal of making friends, you know, growing the community, stuff, yeah. And I also want to learn languages, mainly Japanese and Cantonese. I want to learn Japanese because I like the culture a lot, you know, and I like to watch anime. So I want to be able to learn more, and so I don't really rely on subtitles so much, right? I just love Japan in general, so I really want to learn Japanese. And if I'm going to Japan, then it'll make navigating a lot easier, right? And Cantonese, why I want to learn Cantonese is because I kind of know a little bit of Cantonese, so perhaps there should be more like improve Cantonese. But yeah, I kind of know a bit of Cantonese. I can speak a little bit. I can kind of understand mm, quite a bit of it, but I can't really speak it, so I want to improve on that. And next would be improve singing. Uh, always always find it very impressive that people who can sing, so that's something I want to learn and improve on as well. And my next goal is to make other people happy. That's the whole point of streaming. For me, I want to be able to connect with my audience to make them feel good. Like even if it's just for a minute, 2 minutes, or like 5 minutes, they enter my stream. I hope to make their day better. by watching me being silly, stuff, taking myself not seriously, and yeah, I hope to be able to bring joy into other people's life. And the next point is to improve my gaming skills. I wish to be a better gamer at my like current Apex, like League of Legends. Yeah, hope to improve my gaming skills and to see how far I can grow as a gamer. And my last point would be to be a better speaker. I feel like I don't think I'm the worst speaker out there, but there's definitely a lot that I can improve on. So that's what I would wish to accomplish by being a VTuber. So I think it's really nice. It's a very good way to improve because I start off being like a model, right? Like a VTuber model. So it's easier to express myself because I feel like it's more difficult to be judged. Or at least if any judgment, it will be to the character and I can separate it from myself. And it's easier to be less anxious and be able to improve my speaking by being a VTuber. And then I slowly from there bring these skills into my in-person speaking, right? And so in general, I would say that I just want to, I think the last goal should be like happy, just happy as in other people happy and me myself being happy. I think that's really important. I think happiness is something that is a treasure in life, and we should always be trying to find the little pleasures in life. So, yeah, and with that, it's kind of everything that is I'll be sharing for today. I, I talked quite a bit. Mm, so I do hope that now people have a better picture and understanding of me as a VTuber, as who I want to be and what my goals are, particularly, and what people can expect from me. Yeah, that's to the end of sharing about myself. So if you like everything so far, do feel free to subscribe or just drop by my streams. And thank you everyone. Have a good day or good sleep, depending on where you're watching. So bye and I'll see you soon.